We're here, folks. We're live. Hopefully you guys saw that little build up. Maybe you got a notification on your phone. Maybe it's the middle of the day, what have you, what not, maybe anything, I don't know. But we are trying out a new way so that you can get a little countdown. And so if you're not here directly at the time or you're here 10 minutes earlier, you can log on and you can check out the countdown, maybe chat in the chat. Not sure how that works yet, but at least know that something's coming up and that you're not here at the wrong time, everything's good, and we're about to be live. During that time, I had some time to organize a beautiful display of product that we got going on here. Some really nice pieces. It was a great show. It was 163 that we did on Tuesday. If you guys are new, if you follow us on social media and you're just popping in for the first time, this is the Annealer reveal. This is where I'm going to be showing off the product from our main feature show every Tuesday night from 6 to 8 o'clock, where we made 4 different pieces. I got a 5th one to show you that's big time. And yeah, we're working with 2,000 degree glass, and so you can't really see the true colors. You can't see the final product. We can't hold it. We can't hold it up this close to the camera. It's impossible. The camera will explode. So we do the Annealer reveal. This is another opportunity to join us, a really great opportunity where I'm going to be really staring down the comments. If anyone has any pointed questions about the company, about myself, about glass in general, this is the time to ask. And a lot of people watch this after the fact as well, so hopefully there are some cool questions. I'll go over some cool information, show off the products. Some of these are still available, I do believe, and so that'll be that. Let's get into it. I'm gonna look at the comments here and see what the deal is from everybody. We got Bill in the house, we got Mary Lou in the house, very cool. Lyle, what's happening from Alaska? Pretty far away, pretty darn cool. Bo, the cactus is a beauty. Wait till I show you that thing up close. It turned out really good. The colors are insane. We got from New York, we got Donna, what's happening? Karen from New York. Dana, Pammy, Australian member of the Glass Academy Addicts. Connie's in the house for the live Annealer reveal. Connie, what's happening? This is a good one. Ask questions if you got them. It's a beautiful opportunity. Dave popping in on the lunch break. Very good. And Donna is lip reading on her while she's at work. So I'll really elaborate with my mouth a little bit, Donna, so you can try and figure out what's going on around here. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Bill's remembering the cauldron mug. That was pretty hardcore. And that's a truth right there. I'm getting excited. I thought about it twice already today, the Renaissance Festival. We were making pumpkins today. You can see the shop is in full swing set up back here. We got a lot of colors out, and we were working since 9 a.m. this morning. So Karen's in the house for a live as well. Jeff, what is happening? It's a beautiful day here in Michigan. It was cold last night and chilly. Now it's perfect. It's like 65 and sunny, maybe kind of overcast, but really nice. Hoping for not too much rain on the weekend because I'm going golfing on Sunday, and if it's raining, I'm still gonna go golfing. Anywho, here we go, folks. These are the final products. This was show 163 about 2 days ago. We went live, and that video is still available. If you didn't see that one or you missed it, it's a beautiful opportunity to watch that one. We got some serious one-of-a-kind pieces, and as far as I know, up until this point, the 2 pieces that were made that were for sale on the show are still for sale, and they should be on the Gathering Point page. So if you fall in love with either one of these, I highly suggest checking out the website, seeing some more up close. Actually, there's no pictures of these on here because we made them live. We made them hot on the show. So if you know what the cactus looks like and you know what this looks like from the Annealer reveal, you can take a look at it. But we'll start with the warmer-upper, and Chris jumped into it. It was a cactus product featured night. We have about a little less than half of the cactuses that we had up on the featured product table available, which means I think there is 2, maybe 1 batch stickers left for people to purchase. So, and I think if I do remember talking to Michelle, if you did purchase either one of these on the shows, that counts for those first 8 purchases of the Tuesday night show. So that would get you a batch the cat, batch the gallery cat face picture. And if you didn't see that that sticker that we made of Batch, you should check it out on the show because it's pretty good. Actually, I'll just grab one and show you. These are pretty darn cute, folks. If you're familiar with Batch, she is our shop cat around these parts. Give it to us, baby. Oh, look at that. She's looking hardcore. She loves her food, she loves her warmth by the furnaces, and she loves hanging out with us. So that is the cat. We've got stickers available if you're making a purchase from this show. And that's the deal. I'm gonna get into it, and here we go. Cactus was first. Chris went for it. We were blowing before the show, so he just jumped into the warmer-upper and got everything going. And this thing turned out great. Chris and I both have our own styles of color for sure. You can tell, and the people that really, a lot of our Glass Academy addicts, the people that really follow the show can see and kind of estimate whose was whose piece once you see it after the fact. Putting white, green, red, and then a brilliant electric copper blue on top is a combo I would never do, but it turned out really, really good. Not because I don't like it, it's just not particularly my style. I wouldn't, that combination wouldn't come to fruition in my brain in the middle of making a piece. It did in Chris's brain, and he was talking about on the show how the white underneath kind of makes it look like it's got that like watery cactus texture in the green, and you see the way that the green is a little darker near the ribs, and then when it splits and thins out, you see that white shining through here. Super good. And then check out those 3 flowers on top. Insane. Beautiful dot pattern texture on the dots. And these flowers are different than our other ones where this is taking pictures of the picture. This is a rounded edge here. There's no texture in here at all, and I think it looks super watery and cool. It's almost got a magnification effect right into the middle there. So this is a first of its kind right here with 3 flowers on it, and that is the hand size right there. That's a pretty large cactus, I would say, and would look really great with a set of 2 little ones. And that's, I spoke about the set of 3 I have at home, my 3 favorite colors. I've got 1 tall one, I got 1 round small one, and then I got kind of like an oblong medium shaped one. And the set of 3 is pretty darn good. It's in a room that doesn't get that much sunlight, so they're still bright colors. Obviously you don't have to water them, but it's sitting under a lamp. When I turn that lamp on, you got red flowers on 2 of them, and they're just popping from the light. It looks super good, and I think these are really, really cool, really unique design product. This is not something you see in any old place, and it's even a little different that we're in Michigan here. We thought of these in the summertime. You know, it does get really hot around here, but we are not in the desert. So maybe you've seen these in Arizona in real life. We have family in Arizona, but these are our Michigan cacti, and they love the weather here for sure. And the weather anywhere. Wherever you're watching from, that's the deal, folks. So any questions about the cactus, let me know. Let me know where you're watching from, folks. I see a couple people now have actually joined the live that aren't usually able to catch us live on Thursdays. I know it's a funky time, but let us know where you're watching from. It's cool to see that widespread, and if someone were to purchase the cactus, who knows where it would go. You know, it could be in Florida, could be in Alaska, could be over in California, anywhere across the country. We've got viewers from all over, and it's pretty darn cool. Batch is a cutie, 1 degree Celsius, a little frosty in the morning for Pammy over there. That's pretty crazy. Farmington Hills, what's happening, Kimberly? Very cool. They do look like mini crowns, Pammy, and that's exactly the process of me putting on a crown onto a slug, our Emperor slugs. We made a little run of those a couple weeks ago, and we're going to have a lot of them for the Ren Fair. I think it's about due time. Within the next maybe 3 weeks, we'll probably be doing another slug featured product on the show. A lot of people have been asking about fresh slugs. You can't purchase the exact one and pick the exact one you want on the website. You pick a category. So it's due time for us to make some slugs and maybe a couple Emperors mixed in there as well. Definitely looking like mini crowns. Oh yeah, Indianapolis, what's happening, Sue? Very good. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Moving on, we've got a warmer upper. Up next, we jumped right into, and while the energy was still super fresh, we went into this first of its kind snail slug, snail regular mug. Custom order snail mug. First of its kind. This one's got grass growing on the bottom, an iridescent gold handle sprouting from the grass, and the first ever snail for the thumb saddle. Look at that grass. Look at the slime. Look at the way it zigzags back and forth right down the handle. This fits so cozy up here, it's incredible. It's actually super proportionate, the entire mug. It doesn't wobble at all when you set it down. This thing is sturdy, it's strong, it's super nice, and it's got some bling bling on it too. You see the tendrils up in the front there looking right at you. Not too tall, not too delicate. You don't want to break it when you're washing it. So I left them a little short. Can do the side grab on it as well. This feels really cozy. But I also love, look at the two-tone green color that we went with. If that doesn't look like nature and look super grassy, then I don't know what does. And you see the optics of the glass down here coming up. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm really proud of this one as the first ever snail mug. And it's really cool to get that opportunity. Linda totally said it was 100% artist choice. She was, she's had quite a few mugs done before. She knows how we do things. She knew that I was going to be making the snail mug, and I said, is there anything you want me to go off of, whether it's size, a little bit of color pattern or something like that, or a specific shell at least? Like, what do you have any preference towards? And she said nothing. It's a complete artist choice. We agreed on a price, and this is what came out, and I think that's a really incredible first ever snail mug. I'm pretty darn happy with it. Super happy about the symmetry and the weight distribution. That was a big problem with the slug mugs in the first maybe 5 or so we did, I feel like, or maybe they were just mixed in, and depending on the assistant too and figuring out that snail bit. But if you put too much weight up here and the bottom's not wide enough, it's going to be a wobbly mug, and you don't want to get any nice kind of drink in there, any kind of nice beverage, and set it down and hope it doesn't wobble over, or have to adjust the way you set it down when you're drinking more of your liquid and it's getting thinner and thinner down there. So this just came out really good. I'm super happy with it. Linda, if you're watching, I hope that you love it. I don't think she is. She came in after the fact, so she must have watched Tuesday's show a little bit later, reloaded it in the evening, and watch that one. But man, that's a sweetie. Another one to Linda's collection. It's super cool. I believe, if I remember correctly, Linda might be in California or somewhere far away. So that's pretty cool. That's going to be shipped out today, and that is looking good. It is snail-tastic, folks. Thank you all for the love. Pammy got all her pieces from Australia. Super sweet. Love to see that. Love to see everybody else. Love the familiar names. Looking great. Kelly, Bill, of course. Jody's here. Sue, what's happening? Let's see. Next up was this crazy piece that Chris made. And this was in theme of the Cactus Night. And he really went to the doctor's room here and put this piece together. I'm gonna spin it on here to show you. It's not perfectly symmetrical, which is cool. It's a little reminiscent of the trauma this piece went through and recovered and was totally resilient. So take a look at this up close. This was a cactus stemmed goblet. I'm gonna get it to focus right on that cactus stem. Because look at that. Yellow dots, blue cactus, yellow flowers. Look at this pattern on the bottom. GA stamp, super clean. I actually used the GA stamp to help straighten it up at the very end. We got signed right on here, show number 163. And look at the texture up here. That's that beautiful, beautiful, transparent light green color looking down into the body. This is a super cozy piece to hold on to, having this here. He was really thinking ahead, knowing that the ball was going to be a little bit on the big side to be holding on to for a delicate wine pour. So to have this here and have the majority of the weight on the bottom is a beautiful thing. And it's not very heavy at all. It's a blown cactus, so the weight of it's actually pretty darn relatively simple or similar compared to most of the wine glasses we do. So that's a pretty sweet thing right there. That's a beautiful piece. That one's for sale, and so is the actual cactus from the beginning, folks. You can check it out on the Gathering Point website. Prices, shipping or no shipping is available. And these are a couple beauties, all signed with the show number. So if you did purchase these, if you're adding them to your collection, if you've got this big guy and you got a little one and another tall one or something like that, you purchase on our website or on the featured product table, and someone comes over to your house, you're hosting an event, and they say they fall in love with it, where they get it, how to go down, what's the process, what's the story. You guys look at the bottom and you say, check this out. And you hold it up and it says show 163 on the bottom. You say, I saw this being made live. And you could check it out too. You could give them the link, or even for an evening, it'd be a good time, pull up the TV and just skip to the part of this creation, the beginning of the show. It was the warmer-upper, and just be like, you want to see it being made? Let's check it out. And they'll get to meet us, they'll get to meet the Glass Academy, and they'll get to see where you guys are getting your handmade glass pieces from. That's a pretty cool, pretty sweet thing. So that was a skillful save, Pammy. It was hardcore. For those of you that didn't see the show, we went to knock it off, break it off at the very final stage. We spent probably 25, 30 minutes on this piece. Went to break it off and it broke right here. Luckily, it broke at the clear connection. So Chris torched this, melted them back together, squished it on there, got a whole heat on the whole thing, and then was able to finally knock it off. And it was leaning a little bit, so when I went for the stamp, I squished it to the side and almost perfectly got it back on center. So that is a pretty darn cool piece right there, folks. Then we've got the giveaway, and this piece is the giveaway, which means if you guys entered into the giveaway, you sent the question of the day's answer to enews@glassacademy.com. We have two giveaways we do. Sunday one comes out in our newsletter via email, and you can enter online there. The other one is during the show, and every week we come up with a new question, a random question about your life, about our life, about life in general, and you submit that question to enews@glassacademy.com. Send that as an email to us, and we pile them up. Last week we had 161 entries, and so we did the spin of the wheel, and we gave away a super tall garden piece of art. This next week we're going to give away this beautiful flower vase, and it turned out incredible. It's got a gold stamp, gold rosetta. Let me show you it up front. If you guys haven't entered into the e-news, you want to do this, send in that email with the question. And I'm going to get this focused on here for you. Boom. This has the pert. It has a little bit of copper blue, same as the top of that cactus in there. And look at that beautiful flowing foot on there. This is one heck of a flower vase, folks. And remember, this is the giveaway. Someone's going to get this for free that watches our show, one big amazing subscriber or fan of our show. But you can always get custom orders done, folks. If you don't have the opportunity to buy this, or you love the shape and design of this and you want a different color, you're totally able to submit a custom order, let us design it with you. We can make it on the show, we can make it another time, have your family watch with you, get it as a gift. It's a pretty cool thing, and that's exactly what Marilyn did. She got a gift for an amazing friend of hers, which we made on the show. It was show 161, I believe. We created 90% of the piece. Chris spent 2 hours grinding and polishing this piece just yesterday, and I wanted to show you guys. It's great timing that I could show it off on the show. Look at how this Good and Plenty jar turned out, folks. If you guys saw that show, let me know in the chat. This thing turned out way better than I was even picturing in my brain. I didn't know Chris could polish it to the extent that he did. It looks incredible. It's super flat, super symmetrical, super clean. Those balls on the bottom sit perfectly flat. Look at this top edge. Literally 2 hours of work, you guys. grinding it down with 4 different grits to get that smooth polish. Look at the way this band smoothed out right next to it. It is super nice. You come from the bottom. We signed it, Glass Academy, Custom 2022. It is a ridiculously nice and intensive process piece. That is cold working at its best, folks. That is Chris putting time and effort into a beautiful custom order, and that turned out super clean. If you saw that one, again, let us know. Marilyn, if you're watching out there, that was a beauty. Way to work through that one with us. We had a really cool, really good time talking about that. Just looking at this now, I love these connections. Sorry, Sam, to focus this one more time. The connections on the inside of this clear to clear, right down in here, are super watery and super beautiful. It's a little difficult to pick up. You can see that one, how it smooths out right there for a little bit and then gets wider into the foot. Super cool look, and these are just a really, really, really cool, one-of-a-kind, beautiful piece. So that's that right there, folks. Let's see. Any questions? I got a couple more things I'm going to go over, but if you guys have questions, please shoot them out to me within the next couple minutes. Joyce, that one was a nail biter for sure. And it was a dance, you know. Tiffany's saying it's like a dance watching 2 people work together, at least to fix that one up. In glassblowing, it's always like a dance. And the more you know about the person making the piece as the assistant, and the more the gaffer knows about the assistant, the better you guys can work together and make pieces. When you see 2 glassblowers working together, they don't even need to talk. They know what's next. They're doing it. It's really cool, and it is like a dance, getting to know your partner and working really well on it. So that's what happened there with Chris and I. Super cool, beautiful piece. Sue's loving the vase. Sue, you're the bomb. Lyle, thank you very much. Bill, awesome. Everyone's just loving it, it's looking like. That's very cool. How many good and plenty will it hold? That might be a good question to guess on. You guys could guess. How many good and plenty? I'd have to guess maybe 200, 300? Sam says 300. Get your guesses in, folks. Maybe Marilyn will holler at us and let us know. It's dead? Well, it might be dead, folks. The camera might be dead right now, but Sam is about to super fast replace the battery. Super speed. Watch this go down.
This is gone.
And it looks like the goblet has sold, folks. The goblet is gone. There it goes. Michelle's taking it away, unfortunately.
They can still hear us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like they can. Awesome. Shouts out, you guys. Now you guys are getting the taste of what it's like for me to just see you guys talking on the chat and not see you in person. But anywho, we're back on? Wow, man, how about that, folks? That's a pit stop and a half. Give it up for Sam. I think it was Pammy right up here. Love and thanks to our tech support, Sam, before it even happened. And then all of a sudden, boom. We had some treachery go on, but we're back. Camera down in the butt. Yeah, so we are good, folks. We're back. Any other comments, shoot them my way. The last thing I wanted to say was, we got a couple more VIP subscribers for our YouTube channel, and a big shouts out to them. You guys see their names roll at the end of the show. Those are the people who pay $5 or more a month, depending on who they are and what the deal is, and those are the people that support for example, our experimental show, which is coming up on Sunday. The votes are in, and we're going to be making more flaming food. Fire and food are the 2 prompts, and so I'm going to be remaking that corn dog. I may or may not have a real corn dog or 2 here for an example to go off of, and I may or may not be adding mustard to the corn dog this time. So you want to tune in for those. Those are funded by our, that show is funded by our VIP supporters on YouTube. Anybody new to the show that wants to support what we're doing here, the tech support behind all of these shows, everything behind the scenes that makes this thing happen, that's how you can do it, and we appreciate that. Other than that, word of mouth is a beautiful thing. Talk about the Glass Academy, spread the love, ask us questions, be engaged, be involved, just like you are always doing on the chat. And if you're not, that's totally cool. As long as you're watching with us and having a good time, we love that. I think that pretty much sums it up. Folks, it's another beautiful day out here. Pray for great weather on Sunday for us, and we're gonna get back to work here at the studio. We got plenty to do. I know I got 2 or 3 good emails I gotta reply to, custom orders, and I'm looking forward to it. So enjoy the rest of your day, folks. If you guys are going back to work, hope it's very smooth, and we are gonna get back to work as well. Over and out.